Welcome to the tutorial about how to edit the world news map. One of the things we're going to start doing in addition to our world news events and keeping up with world news is we're going to label different parts of the world and put markers in where world events happened. So if we take a look at two examples I've done already for you of world events, if you click on the marker here, it's a summary of what happened in Haiti. And another one here, a summary of the plane crash in Lebanon. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a little summary, you're going to put your sources, a picture of the event available, probably through Google Images or other websites, and of course citations. Alright. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to click this link right here. Click here for instructions to edit the world news map. Now I don't want the whole world editing this page and going in and looking at some passwords that I'm going to give you for the scribble map. So our password to enter this page is KIS123. You click OK. Click OK to enter. Once you do that, let's try that again. KIS123. Okay. Alright. Just like that happened, if that happens to you, just do it again. Alright, so now here we have the directions for the world news map. This information tells you about what we're going to do and about erasing other people's labeling. Now, we're all going to label the map on separate days, and I'm going to show you on the calendar of how you can keep track of when your turn comes up. So for example, you notice people's names here. That means that these people have to choose one event from the day they're labeled. So for example, Christine has to choose one world event from February 1st. Edward has to choose an event from February 2nd. Elliot has to choose an event from February 3rd. So look where your name is and the date. We're going here in alphabetical order, and the order will start again. Okay? So because of that, it's very important that as soon as the news is up that you label it, because if you start labeling the scribble map at the same time someone else is, your information might get erased. Alright, so the first thing to do is go to the world news map. This will take you to the KIS7 world news map. That's the map ID. This link will take you directly there, so you don't have to load that map. And you wait patiently. You can doodle. Okay, we don't need this. Alright, so now I can edit this map. So all you do is, whatever your date is, and whatever event you chose, you find the location. So, how do you choose? Well, let's go back to our world news resources. So let's say my date is February 1st. Alright? Your source should be our script. You don't need to go searching around in the internet for news about it. Just go to the source that we use all the time. I don't want you to look anywhere else. So there's February 1st. I'm responsible for choosing an event. So there's the World Bulletin. Let's see. If I find something, for example, okay, so how about this one? About a cricket player who was banned from playing in the games and because he was cheating by altering the surface of the ball. Okay, let's say that's an example. So you can choose that one. So this one happened. You have to find out where it happened. Perth. You're going to look that up. What that is Perth, Australia. So you go to Perth, Australia. Now what I've done for you is I've used the hybrid so you guys can find places easily. You don't have to look for them. So there's Perth, Australia. So what you have to do is, to make sure that you're actually labeling Perth, zoom in as close as you can and then put in the marker. So there's Perth. Choose a marker. Perth. All right. So what do you do here? Well, I'm going to show you in the examples that I've already created about how to label them. So I'm going to zoom out. So let's choose the Haiti one. When it's your turn to input some world events on the scribble map, the first thing is the title should be just one or two words about the event. So it could be earthquake or plane crash or shooting, and then where. So for our example, earthquake Haiti, that's the title. In the description and in your notes here, what you should write is use the 5 W's and the how. So for example, what happened? When? And then more information, the effects of what happened. So what did the earthquake do? And the result. Okay, so you think about where it happened, when it happened, how people were affected, maybe even why. So your summary should be 2 to 3 sentences long. Then you write that you wrote it by, and then your name, because I need to see who did that summary. And the summary source. Normally your summary source will be this, BBC World News for Children. Then go online and find a picture of that event. So in our example for Perth, Australia, it had to do with cricket. Maybe you can get a picture of the guy that's in the story, put it here. And of course you have to cite your picture source. These examples of Haiti and the plane crash in Lebanon will always be on the map, so you can always look at to see how to do it. So same thing here. Title, what happened? It's plane crash, Lebanon. Very simple. What it was, when it happened, and what happened exactly with details. Name, that you summarized it. Your summary source will probably be this, so write that in. Picture, picture source, right there. Okay? Then, when you finish, go to menu and you need to save the map. Because if you don't save it, the map here won't be updated. So you need to save the map. Click Save Map. Do not change any of this. Keep the same map ID. That's our map ID. Do not change any of this. Do not change the description. I want to make it as easy as possible. All you have to do is click Save. For the password to save the map, it's KIS123. And then click Save. And then click OK. And you're done. That's all you have to do for that. Okay? Thank you for watching.